quiet's great. Being stealthy's great. Running away from things is okay too. But sometimes you just gotta get down and dirty and kill something. I'm Cameron Carlson with the Zombie Research Society. Welcome to the Zombie Files. Morning, guys and girls. I'm Cameron Carlson with the Zombie Research Society, and today we are here at the Colonial Shooting Academy in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Now, I had a lot of requests to do a firearms video. Why do we need firearms? You're gonna be sneaking around all the time. Yeah, that's true. But sometimes you just gotta up and kill something. So I brought you 5 of my personal firearms that I own that I think would be the best firearms in the zombie apocalypse. I'm gonna show you why, and then we're gonna shoot them a little bit and see what it's all about. So, let's start with the first one. The Ruger 22-45 Light. Now, it is red. Yes, it is my personal favorite color, but that's fine. But everyone says, why do you need a 22? They're weak rounds. They don't do anything. Yes, incorrect. 22, I would rather get hit with a 45 caliber bullet than a 22, because all that thing's going to do is going to go inside and it's going to bounce around and just create havoc. Reason 1. Reason 2, these things have little to no recoil whatsoever. It's like shooting a staple gun. Alright? So, it comes with 2 magazines. You have 2 10-round magazines. Yes, there are 10 rounds. However, if you're spraying and praying with a 22, you have larger problems than you actually realize. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to shoot this little gun, and I'm going to show you just how accurate it is. Alright, so let's get started. So right there, that's your Ruger 22-45. So you're gonna grab the camera and come up and take a look at that target, and then I'll show you. Because remember, when you're dealing with this, you always want to aim for the head. So come on, let's go forward. That's what I'm talking about. Anybody can do this. It's got 0 recoil. It's gonna hit right in the face, and I was, good 5, 6, 7 yards away. That's easy day. You can do that all day long. We're gonna go with the Sig Sauer 226 Legion. Okay? Basically what the Legion was is that Sig Sauer got together and they said, what is everybody's gripe about the Sig Sauer 226? They put it all together and they said, let's make this one. And this is what we have, the Sig Legion. Alright, it's a 9mm, it's 15 rounds. Okay, again, weight, think ease of access, availability. And you're gonna see a trend here in the next couple of weapons. Okay? So Sig 226 Legion, just like that. Okay, I have a light on the front of it. That's just a personal preference. I like being able to illuminate things if I need to. I don't want to have to pull out a flashlight. If I have this drawn, then obviously you're going to use it, because you never draw it unless you're going to use it, right? So, Sig Legion, I really highly recommend it. A lot of people are either Sig guys or they're Glock guys or girls. Okay, me personally, I'm a Sig and a Glock guy. I think they each have their merits and I think they each have their downfalls. But I'll tell you right now, this right here is a phenomenal weapon. So let's go ahead and shoot this one. 30 rounds, easy day, all day long. Now, I will tell you, 9mm, if you've never shot a weapon before, 9mm is going to have a lot more recoil than a 22 does. However, it's very manageable, okay? Especially if you get one of the higher end guns. I stay away from basically you get what you pay for. Personally, if you get a high point, run. Use it as an anchor, use it as a club. Don't even talk to me about it, okay? But if it's the only thing you have, so be it. It's a 9mm, it'll work, alright? So, let's walk on forward and see what we did. Now again, The 6 hour is going to be extremely accurate as well. And now I'm about 8 yards back here, and you can see the grouping. I mean, you're going to be spot on, no matter what. This is where you want to hit. Head. Anywhere else, it's just going to piss somebody off and it's not going to do you any good. All right, again, easy thing to shoot. Okay, very easy. Glock 19, okay? This is probably one of the single most carried weapons in the world, okay? Special operators use it, contractors use it, police, you name it. This is my everyday carry along with the SIG. I swap back and forth. You know, gun owner problems, that's what it is. And as you can see, mine's pretty much of an American gun. Okay, this obviously doesn't come custom, but you know, you can totally get it done. I like to think of the Glock 19 as the Barbie for men, okay? You can do anything. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can add things to it, and then you can make it yours. You can make it anything you want. I've got a threaded barrel for either a suppressor or a compensator. You can swap out sights, you can swap your triggers, and not to mention it's wicked accurate. I'm going to show you something that this has that a lot of other handguns don't. So let's get to it. Oh yeah, also it's 9mm, okay? Again, 9mm, keep that in mind. Now, that was 15 rounds. Pretty easy day, right? But I'm going to show you something that this has that a lot of other handguns don't. And that, where'd it go? It's a 30-round magazine. That's right. This puppy can take a 30-round magazine because when I said it was a Barbie, it can actually be fed into a carbine system. So you can pop this into a carbine system and you can have basically a short barrel rifle on your hands. Why? Who cares why? Let's just do it. Looks pretty ridiculous, doesn't it? Love that smell. Come on, let's go forward and see what we did. Now you can see that was 30 rounds, and I pretty much easily controlled that, okay? But then again, remember, I've been doing this a long time. It's gonna take someone a lot longer to learn how to do it. So if you look right here, we tore it up. Like, we tore that completely up. And that is what you want, okay? That 30 rounds is gonna be one of those, I got a lot of ammunition here, I got a lot of problems, I got a lot of Zeds coming at me, I need to take care of this now. So that's really nice about the Glock is it's so versatile, it's so easy to use, right? And all that other, all that other stuff kind of falls into play with it. So again, 6 hour Glock 19 you can't beat. Now, the Scorpion is a typical what that you could call a short barrel rifle or in some cases a submachine gun. Now this isn't a fully automatic weapon. The military can get those, private companies, and if you're an FFL you can get one of those as well. However, this is a short barrel rifle, and again, 9mm. I mean, I'm pretty sure that we're all sensing a reason why I like the 9mm because they're so easy to use. They're just adaptable. It's really simple to use them. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a couple of rounds down range in this. It is a 30-round magazine. Okay. Why would you want this? You got pistols, great, but this is going to give you that control, the stability you really need, and not to mention it's close. You could work indoors with it if you need to go inside someplace. I personally wouldn't recommend that, but that's just me. So Scorpion, CZ Scorpion 9mm. Have you kind of followed the trend here? 9mm. Okay. Don't worry about stopping power because guess what? When it comes to Zeds, they don't really stop. Doesn't really matter. Who cares? Controlled placements and accuracy is what you want with these weapons, okay? You don't need big guns at all. So, let's put a couple rounds down range. great little weapon. The last weapon that we're going to see is we're going to see the AR, the 223, AR-15. Okay. Now I'm going to pick this up here. Now this was made for me by Bobby Horn down at DOA Arms down at Virginia Beach. I really appreciate that. If you guys are looking for parts or anything like that, Colonial's a great place to come. And DOA. So Bobby, thank you very much for making this for me, and really appreciate that. So anyway, this is a 10.5 short barrel rifle AR. Now this is my personal one. I only have iron sights, you can see on it. I don't really see the need to put a red dot sight on this. I can if I want, but I wanted to show you just why iron sights are so important. All right. Again, this is just a little bit bigger than a 22 caliber. Okay. However, it's going to have a lot more recoil, and you're about to see. Take a couple shots with this and see where we're at. So, I'm going to stop there because, as you can see, all that gas, you can see how much gas was coming out of that, debris. I mean, it's all over my hands, but that's part of the game, I guess you could say. Fantastic rifle, though. Like, it is, if you're going to have a rifle, you're going to need to have a lot of ammunition for it. This is a great rifle to have, especially, again, like the Glock. This is like the Barbie for long guns, you could say. You can put grips on it, you can put different sights, you can put barrels, you can put different stocks on it, you can put different triggers, charging handles, you name it. It's just really important to understand that, that no matter what you do, you're going to want to think of just, how easy is it to get ammunition? How hard is it to control? And how comfortable are you with it? Okay, just because I have all these up here, I've been shooting these for years. Okay, so I'm really comfortable with all of these weapons up here. But when it comes down to it, how comfortable are you with the weapon systems that you're running? If you're brand new, you're going to want to have a 22. I would want to have a 22. They're awesome. I mean, they're just absolutely great weapons. If you're a little more experienced, grab a 9mm. Think space, think weight. Okay, and not to mention recoil. If you're fighting recoil all day, you're not going to want to shoot that weapon after a little while. It's going to be tired, and it's going to be a waste of time. Okay, so what we've gone through today is we've seen the Ruger 2245, we've seen the 6-hour 226 Legion, we've seen the Barbie handguns, the Glock 19, we've seen the CZ Scorpion short barrel rifle, and we've seen the AR-15 223 caliber short barrel rifle. So, I really appreciate everybody here coming out, taking a look at the video. I hope you guys have learned a lot, and I hope I've given you a little bit of what I think is a good way to start, is a good weapon system to begin on. And please, if you have any comments, or there's something that you want to see me do here, please, by all means, leave it in the comments section, and I'll get back to it. My last parting thought is thank you very much to the Colonial Shooting Academy for having me out here today. I really appreciate it. It's a beautiful range. If you guys are ever in the area, y'all need to come down here and check this place out because it is just phenomenal. So again, thank you to them. And remember, I'm Cameron Carlson with the Zombie Research Society, and what you don't know can eat you. See you later.